This is American Sports Reports, Delaware Sports. In particular, today, a special episode of Delaware Sports as we announce the 2025 Scholastic High School Sports Top 50 Boys Teams from the state here in Delaware. A couple important notes before we begin this presentation. Take a look at this ticker at the bottom of the screen. There's an email address that's going to scroll across here shortly. Pay attention to it now because we're going to turn it off while we do the presentation of the top 50 boys. There's our X handle, Slappy Hatjack, long story. We are only announcing the top 50 all Delaware sports teams, boys and girls in a separate episode on this video. We're not posting it anywhere else. We actually want to see who watches the video, and we would like to encourage you to watch it all the way through. Now, if one of your athletes is on the top 50 team, we have certificates available to print out for your athlete. So submit a request for it to us at mysportsreports@gmail.com. Now, these are only high school athletes in our top 50, and they are chosen from nominations submitted to us by viewers, followers, and listeners of the show, plus coaches and athletes. Everyone has had an opportunity to submit these nominations all year long. Ad infinitum, I sent out these requests for nominations. So, as a result, you might be surprised at some who are included, and you might be surprised by some who are excluded. There is only one person in the top 100 that I personally selected here, and it's not going to be who you think it is when the name pops up. But now, moving on, we're going to turn the ticker off. There's the X handle, Slappy Hatjack, the email address, mysportsreports@gmail.com. Let's make it come up just one more time so you can see how it's actually laid out and spelled for you. Our main website is delawaresports.com. You can also find us at mysportsreports.com. I lied, apparently. The email address is not going to scroll across the bottom of the screen. Wait, what happened now? You can join our crew. Get ready to join the crew at Delaware Sports and My Sports Reports for the fall season. There's the email address, mysportsreports@gmail.com. Now we're going to turn that off and remind you that this is brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, comedy hypnotist. If you would like a funny, fascinating, and memorable experience for a party or an event that you're having, please consider my stage hypnosis show. Find out all the details at marshalmanlove.com. And now, my friends, no music in the background because I don't want a copyright strike and I don't want to play the trombones over and over again. However, that being said, let's turn off this, to pretty up the video presentation and play some trumpets as we get ready to announce the All Delaware Sports Top 50 High School Boys Team selected by you, the viewers of the show. And now we will begin in no particular order, just randomly placed and presented here on the show. But we will begin with Riley Busby from Appoquinimink High School, all-state honors in 3 different sports. A heck of a skill set there in soccer, basketball, and volleyball. He was also named the Delaware Sports Writers and Broadcasters Male High School Athlete of the Year. My nomination, as a matter of fact, I should mention. One other person from the Sports Writers board did nominate him as well, and he was selected as top high school athlete for 2024-2025. Ben Pizarro from Tatnall, cross-country, indoor, and outdoor track, multiple state champions for the Hornet, headed to Columbia University. Eddie Radecki from Caravel Academy, a wrestler, the first 5-time state champion in Delaware high school wrestling history. Ethan Barnett from Odessa, who's on the cross-country team, indoor and outdoor track, set multiple school records in all 3 seasons for the Ducks. Tyler Sifa from Salesianum, the soccer team, first team All-State, named the Delaware Player of the Year. Ryan Tattersall from Wilmington Friends football and basketball teams, the Offensive Player of the Year. Cale Denegris from Delaware Military Academy, football and wrestling, the Lineman of the Year, and first team all district and class for the Seahawks. Malachi Stratton from Sussex Central. He's a wrestler, four-time state champion, set the all-time wins record in the state of Delaware. Rowan Samuels from Salesianum's indoor and outdoor track team, state champion in the discus and the shot put. Jaheim Cole from Dover's football and indoor and outdoor track team, state championship victories this year in track. Ryan He from Wilmington Charter's tennis team, the boys' #1 singles state champion. Reed Moss from Salesianum's volleyball team, first team all-state player and player of the year. R.J. Johnson from Salesianum's football team, all-district lineman of the year for the Sals. Jace Mitchell from Cape and Lopin's baseball team, first team all-state, named player of the year, hit .521 this year with 7 home runs and 35 RBIs. Dylan Grease from Indian River's baseball team and football team, all-state baseball player in 2 positions. As a pitcher, he had an ERA of under .5. The Indians' quarterback threw for 24 touchdowns and over 1,500 yards this year. Luca Pompey from Salesianum's lacrosse team, first team all-state, named player of the year, scored 80 goals and had over 100 points for the year. Jason Baker from Cape and Lopin's cross-country team, indoor and outdoor track teams, multiple state championship victories, set new school distance running records for the Vikings. Colby Twyman from Tower Hill's cross-country team, indoor and outdoor track teams, broke multiple school records in distance running for the Hillers. C.J. Norton from Sussex Academy's soccer team, first team all-state goalie. Javion Chandler from Indian River's football team and wrestling team, rushed for 21 touchdowns, had 24 overall this past year, and over 1,000 yards. He earned his 100th career victory for the wrestling team. Eli Jarquin Torres from William Penn's wrestling team, the heavyweight state champion, won his 100th career match for the Colonials. Trevor Copes from Caesar Rodney's wrestling team, a state champion, earned his 100th career victory this year. Jamie Brinsfield from Tower Hill's swimming team, multiple state championships and school records for the Hillers. It's our first 25 in no particular order. This is also brought to you by me, Marshal Manlove, Realtor. I am licensed to sell real estate in Delaware, Maryland, and Pennsylvania. So if you would like some help in a real estate transaction, I will stand by your side or have your back in it. You can reach me through the show at mysportsreports@gmail.com or through marshall@teamsordelay.com. The next 25 in no particular order as mentioned. Malik Bell from Sussex Central's football and track teams. He rushed for over 1,500 yards and scored 31 touchdowns this year. Finley Lum from Caravel Academy and the soccer team and track team, a regional All-American in soccer. Kenny Hunter from St. Elizabeth's basketball team scored the 1,000th career point, leading the Vikings to the semifinals of the state tournament this year. Jameer Crawford from Dickinson's basketball team. He scored his 1,000th career point this year, leading the Rams into the state tournament. Braden Ronaldo from Salesianum's wrestling team, state champion who earned his 100th career victory along the way. Patrick Donahue from Cape and Lopin's wrestling team, state champion, also earned his 100th career victory with the Vikings. Jaden Taylor from Sanford's basketball team, first team All-State player, named Player of the Year for the state champions. Mike Capretto from Wilmington Charter soccer team, first team All-State and regional All-American. Jack Talley from Appoquinimink soccer team and football team, first team All-State soccer player and regional All-American. Gavin Newcomb from Wilmington Charter soccer team, first team All-State and regional All-American. Jace Munson from St. George's football team, all-district lineman for the Hawks. Benjamin Donato from Cesar Rodney's wrestling team, a state champion. Gabe Campanelli from Salesianum's wrestling team, state champion. Anthony Andrews from Sussex Tech's wrestling team, state champion. Gavin Mundy from Delaware Military Academy's wrestling team, state champion, earned the 100th career victory for the Seahawks. He was also named the male athlete of the school there at Delaware Military Academy. Nicholas Walker from Cape and Lopin's wrestling team, state champion, won his 100th career match for the Vikings. Jacob Ebaugh from St. Mark's wrestling team, state champion. Luke Spoor from St. Mark's wrestling team, state champion, four-time conference champion, as you can see by the graphic. Stephen Donegan from Cesar Rodney's baseball team, first team All-State player, named pitcher of the year. Ido Rosenblatt from Wilmington Charter's volleyball team, first team All-State. Peter Morgan from Tatnall's lacrosse team, first team All-State, named All-American. Will DiPaolo from Cape and Lopin's track team, state pole vault champion, indoor and outdoor. Thomas Nunez Ramirez from Aspira Academy soccer team, an all-state player. Desai Drummond from Appoquinimink's football team and basketball team. And Ty Mackert from Milford's lacrosse team, the all-state team, reached the 200 career point milestone for his career. As a junior, 1 year left, he will surpass the Buccaneers' all-time scoring record next year. He stays motivated and healthy, of course. That, my friends, is a look at the 2025 All Delaware Sports Top 50 Boys High School Players for this Scholastic Sports season. Please like, share, and subscribe wherever you find these videos. Let me put the ticker back up here just one more time so that you can see the email address that you need to write to if you would like to have one of your athletes mentioned in here have a certificate sent to you, or him in that case. The trombones take us into every episode of Delaware Sports. They also serve to take us out. And now I'm going to hit the trombone button. The music will play, and we'll get ready to go to second breakfast. Yes. Here we go. Bye.